Hello YouTube, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney. On this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. We have a question here from YouTube user Black Anime Geek 2888. And immediately I think of 3 people that you might be in my life. So if you are someone in my life, why are you hitting me up here? If you're not, that makes perfect sense. Question from Black Anime Geek 2888 is it normal for an attorney to say they are representing you, but you haven't filed official documents stating that? So listen, things are different in different jurisdictions, but generally speaking, I'll say this. You don't have a written retainer agreement setting out the terms of the representation with your attorney, and I'll just use the New York standard, and it's over $1,000 in question in terms of what they're doing for you, in terms of billing, or even the value of the case, whatever it is. I would say you probably don't have an attorney. I have never seen a verbal agreement for representation or an understanding between a client and an attorney go well. Never once. If it's not in writing, firmly, my stance is you are not represented, and your case is just being exposed to the ministrations of someone who is not fully invested and may not, frankly, be all that competent, because the reality is an attorney working without a written retainer agreement is actively engaged in self-harm. It just is what it is. And I don't know if an attorney who actively engages in self-harm through foolishness of, working without a signed agreement is necessarily the best counsel for you, if I'm being real about this. So, listen, I don't know what you're looking for them to file publicly. If you're looking for a notice of representation with the agency you're working with, that can take some time now and then, although I would certainly urge them to get it in quickly. If you're looking for a notice of appearance on a litigation that you're engaged in, I would say to you, fair enough. That's something that should happen very rapidly, absolutely, with no doubt. But the most important thing is a written agreement covering the terms of the representation, giving the scope of the representation, the compensation model, what your expectations are, what your recourses are, what your rights as a client are. All these things should be in there. And if it doesn't exist, they must desist. No, I'm kidding. If it doesn't exist, I have many questions and many concerns, and I think that should be remedied immediately, even if you choose to stay with the same attorney, right? I don't know that I would. If we were a family and you had an attorney working on a wink and a nod or a verbal agreement, I would be hollering at you every night at the dinner table. Get rid of that no good attorney. What kind of attorney works on a wink and a nod? That's not an effective business model. That's not an effective means of controlling client expectations. It is just an expression of self-hate for the attorney and an act of self-harm and just problems galore. So that is my thought, Black Anime Geek. I hope this helps in some way. If it does, like, subscribe, comment down below. If you are my friend, stop posting on my channel and text me. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment down below. Share the channel so it may grow. Take care.